I love the fact that Texas is in the SEC. You know, I like when Bevo come in here and he's proud. I enjoy that. Bevo should be exceptionally proud because Texas did well. But I understand why Texas fans are beating their chest. I get it, bro. You need to beat a little louder if I was y'all, because y'all have sucked for so long.
Exactly.
You need to beat your chest because y'all done very well. I mean, y'all have been utterly ridiculously sucky for the longest of times, right? Damn near irrelevant. So I don't blame y'all, man. You come into the SEC, you get an easy schedule while Oklahoma get the hard one. You run through the schedule, get your ass whipped by Georgia twice, and you go to the SEC championship and get second place. You should be ecstatic for that. You should be really happy, bro. Shout out to y'all, man. I ain't mad at Bevo. Beat your chest for being second, but I will end with this, Bevo. Until you win the big trophy, you're Texas. You ain't supposed to beat your chest for second. I was actually being sarcastic right there. You Texas. We don't beat our chest at Bama for winning second at all. We mad as hell when we win second. That's some Auburn stuff right there. You don't beat your chest for getting to the playoffs, getting your block knocked off by Ohio State. We played Ohio State, a better Ohio State team on offense, I might add, and we whipped them 52-24. You don't beat your chest for second. Well, maybe they do in Austin. I don't know. But either way, until you win the big gold trophy, you know, the big gold one. We got 6 of them things, right? Until you win that, you're gonna see other fans they're gonna laugh at you, bro. They're gonna laugh at you, right? And I say that because I see Texas fans all around the world like just beating that. I'm like, what the hell have y'all won the same thing Vanderbilt won, which is nothing, right? You didn't win the SEC, you didn't win the playoffs, you didn't win. Like, I guess that's the thing in Texas, to beat your chest when you win second. I mean, hell, shout out to y'all, bro. I commend y'all. Second place is that's pretty damn good accomplishment. But see, at Bama, it's championship or the season's a failure. It's
well, I
championship.
didn't think Bama should be in the playoffs last year.
Exactly. If Bama was in the playoffs, every damn bye. See, I'm gonna say this, John. I'm gonna get off of here.
No,
they can hate Bama. They can talk bad about Bama. They can kick us while we down. But here's the real issue. Everybody watch Bama, whether you love them or hate them. Everybody watch Bama. Everybody wants to see that team. Bama was in 4 games, that was the best, that was the top watch games all season long, right? So at the end of the day, bro, Bama is still the standard. You still got pick. We went 9-3, and still people still out there chanting, "We want Bama." So, bro, do your thing, Bevo. I love you, homie. I enjoy when you come, bro. No, the schedule is always easy when you play Kentucky, Vandy, Southeast Monroe, or whoever the hell it was. Did you play Ole Miss? Did you play who else? Tennessee? Did you play who was the best team on your schedule? Georgia. And they whipped your ass twice. Did you play South Carolina? I don't know. But shout out to you, man. But Bama is championship or failure.
And then I think I think you even win a stretch. You went all the way to the national championship. Can we at least get a SEC championship out of you guys? Can you not choke in the big games? Because every big game, only big game I really seen you guys win was against Alabama, and you weren't a part of the SEC yet.
Scatterboo called them soft, Brinsky. He said they were soft. Wow.
I was this close to losing to Arizona State, my brother. You can say whatever you want that y'all came in our house and beat us. But cool. 2010 national championship is still right there. We still had a trophy, and we beat you.
You'll find out in the SEC, you got to win the Natty to get the respect. If you don't win the Natty, nobody gives a damn.
2 is not a winner, and 3 nobody remembers.
Nobody remembers.
I'll play a little bit of devil's advocate. I think if you're a Texas fan, not being sarcastic, you should be happy. You had a great season. You didn't win it all, but you came in the SEC. And like I said, guys, I agree. They didn't have an easy schedule because it was an SEC schedule. But comparatively, it wasn't the hardest schedule in the SEC. That's not me saying that, Bevo. That's literally the data. That's like hating on the fact that humans need oxygen, right? Like that's just a fundamental truth. But you handled business. You did something that Coach DeBoer didn't. That's where I'm sitting here like, hey, I think Sark has done a great job with that program. But I do agree, Coach Shawn, with something like coming into the Bama chat and trying to troll. And you're right. Bevo said we beat 2 teams that beat y'all. You're right.
That's great.
You beat
what
Vandy,
did you win?
You beat OU.
What did you win for beating the 2 teams that beat us?
Bama beat
simple
Georgia,
question.
who beat
what did you win?
Twice.
Nothing.
So it's like,
is that your championship? I beat 2 teams that Bama. You just proved my point. We the standard, buddy. Everybody measure themselves against us.
Well, and then it even points to my point, Bevo. Like, I have a background in debate, so like I can talk about logical. And you're creating an argument that I see a lot of Texas fans use that in and of itself isn't a great argument, because it's pointing to the fact that, like I said, Bama was incredibly inconsistent this year. Right? Mm-hmm. Like saying we beat teams that like Bama lost to. You're right. That was due to Bama's inconsistency. But when Bama played their best this year, like I said, they beat Georgia. And Georgia was a good team.
The team that you lost to twice. Since you want to do that comparative thingy, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I think 2 things can be true: that Texas is going to be a great team to watch going forward, and that Bama is going to be a great team to watch going forward. Bama lost how many guys to the transfer portal and had an overall winning record, and it was a season that wasn't good enough, and they know that. So I think that DeBoer is a guy that you have to put your faith in. We talked about his record. He's beat Sark twice. He's beat Dan Lanning. He's beat Kirby Smart now. It's just about being prepared in the SEC every week, which is where I will give Sark his flowers. Sark came in and was prepared every week in the SEC, and that's something that I'm like, hey, good for you, man. You learned when you were in the SEC. That's what you had to do. DeBoer had to learn the hard way.